Welcome everybody to Red G Fox. All right, so today we are doing our Sanford and Son game show challenge. I love doing these, and apparently our audience does as well. Thank you for the likes, for commenting, for letting me know your scores, how you did. This is really fun, and like I said, I have a lot of plans for giveaways from this as well as a live show. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Random, right? Random people that answer, give a gift card. I will work it out. And most importantly, thank you for tuning in. So today, topics is fun locations. Now, it doesn't mean it has to be fun. It's just different locations outside of the house. That's what the trivia questions will be. You know the rundown. First questions were 10 points, second 20, fourth 40, you get the point. Once we get to question 5, just like Jeopardy, you can bet everything you've accumulated and double it up, try to get to 200. I'm still waiting for that 200. I'm trying to remember, I know people have gotten over 160, which is at director level, that's as high as you can get. But that max score, let me know in the comments if you get to 200. Some of these will be easy for you, sometimes you might get a hard one in there, but for diehards, I would say even a few, especially our question 5, the hardest, can be difficult at times. So let's get right to it. Oh, and before I get started, you know, I'm trying to always, I got Godzilla here, I got Fred and Lamont, different Funko Pops, I got my original Red G Fox. I just added something new. If you can see it right here, it is something I've seen for years and I've never drank in it. This one's like a soda version, not the alcoholic. But it's sangria, and every time I go to like a Target or even Walmart, anywhere, and I see the drinks, I always go, hey, that looks like Dr. Pepper, and then I read it and I tell my kids, hey, it's sangria. And then if Fred takes the drink, it means blood. Just because the color, the episode with Julio. So I'm always looking for things to try to get in here that represent Sanford and Son, that if you see it, you know he loves Godzilla. We know Aunt Esther and what episode this is from. Now we got sangria, a little piece of Julio. So continue to look for things I'm trying to add here and there. Sometimes you'll see something here for like a Christmas theme. We had Turbo Man the last month. I'll figure out something for January's. We got Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday coming up. I do have a special. Anyways, let's get to it. I've been wasting too much time. So anyways, that's just background. Here we go. Question 1 on fun locations. Worth 10 points. Where did Fred and Lamont go when they were used to smuggle diamonds out of a state? Diehards know this one, but I still have to ask, right? You can't make every question the hardest. I mean, it's only worth 10 points. So once again, where did Fred and Lamont go when they were used to smuggle diamonds out of a state? Give you a few seconds. All right, time's up. Most people already know this, and the answer is Hawaii. Yes, he gets invited to the Junkman's convention, and while he's there, a couple of Shine artists try to smuggle diamonds out, and I think he actually does get it back to the state. But anyways, 3-part episode. That's actually been one of the okay episodes to me. I never loved that one as much. I felt like it was more a vacation for the crew, right? To go say, hey, you know what, season 6, let's start off somewhere fun. But either way, still good time to see him outside. So that is the answer, Hawaii. If you got that 10 points, let's get to question number 2. Where did Fred... I love this one. You're going to know this one, but still. Where did Fred and Bubba go when they wore dark sunglasses and they didn't want to smile at nobody? And I mean, don't smile at nobody. Where were they going when this happened in this episode? Few seconds. I mean, this has got to be a top 20 episode, so I think most know, but still. All right, time's up. Where were they going? And Bubba even made the mistake of smiling at someone when he walked out, and Fred really grilled into him. It was the Gay Blade Bar. Yes, they went in there. And remember, Rollo even snuck up and saw him, and he told Lamont they were tucked away in a corner wearing dark glasses. Oh, what a great one. But yeah, hopefully you got that one, the Gay Blade Bar. And so that's it for number 2, 20 points. So you could have 30 points at this point. Let's get to the third one. Fun locations. Here we go. Where was Fred? What city was Fred in when he jumped into a giant water fountain and pulled coins out of it? I guarantee you, if you get this wrong, let me know. Don't be embarrassed. Some episodes we don't watch every single one. Some are middle of the pack fans. But where was Fred? What city? When he jumped into a giant water fountain and pulled out a bunch of coins. All right, time's up. You should know this one. And it's Viva Las Vegas. Yes, he goes to Las Vegas and he tries to get the coins out because he runs out of money. Now, he goes there because of the earthquake, right? He's afraid his house is going to be destroyed. here's a fun fact about that. That is the first episode, I believe it is. I'm trying to remember if he had been the boxer yet. I think it was, it might have been, maybe not. But Barry Wright, he's in there. He meets him in the casino, and Fred finally wins the jackpot, and Barry's like, what? And he gets in there, and he basically, Fred's like, yeah, it's yours. He went on to also be Junior Joe Louis, as well as Herman in the very last episode where he wants to graduate. Hey, man, I'm trying to better myself. But he's in a lot of episodes. I believe this could have been his first appearance. So that is it. Yes, Las Vegas, if you got that one. Let's get to number 4, worth 40 points as we're getting close to the end. Where did Lamont take Fred for Father's Day? Okay, it was for Father's Day. Where did he take him? The name of the place they saw B.B. King. I can hear it now whenever I think of it, and when I hear this. I can hear Fred going nuts. B.B. King, live! And you got to remember, now that might even have jarred your memory, right? That's how a lot of times with these questions, if you go, if you're stumped, try to think of that episode in the part and replay it in your mind and talk to the character, and you'll probably nail it. A few more seconds. Where did Lamont take Fred for Father's Day? The name of the place where they saw B.B. King. All right, the answer is the Lucifer Club. Yes, they went there, Lucifer Club, to go see B.B. King live. And Fred was so excited, he thought the seats were over by the kitchen because they were so hot. Is that right? Is that what he said? Yeah, I think so. Either way, yeah, they were the $10 seats. They were cheap. But they did find a way to get up close. So that was number 4. You should have said Lucifer, the Lucifer Club, or Club Lucifer. Let's get to number 5. Here we go. Wage up your points, whatever. If you've got right now up to 100, you can double it to 200, bet 60, and you can end up with 40 if you get it wrong. And then I think you're in the audience at that stage. I think that score was audience, or maybe supporting cast member, but we'll show it at the end. All right, we ready? Final question, question number 5. When Lamont took, now this is a 3-parter. If you get 2 out of 3, take your points you make and divide it into 3. Okay, it's 3 parts. You got to get all 3 to get 100% right. 2 of them, you get only, what is that? 30 or 66% of your points. But here we go. When Lamont took Fred out for his birthday, where were the 3 places they went to? Okay, you got to get all 3 places that Lamont took Fred out for his birthday. And Happy Birthday Pop. Oh, I love that episode. It never gets talked about enough. It's actually the 2nd episode we did on our channel. It's funny if you go back and watch them. I don't have any props in the background. I try to, I think, be a little more serious because I didn't want to be my animated self and people be like, who is this loudmouth? So I try to be more professional. But I watch it now. I'm going to have to redo some of those episodes because I enjoy doing it more where I'm just myself busting up laughing. But yeah, is that enough time? You should know it. All right, here we go. When Lamont took Fred out for his birthday, where were the 3 places he took him to? Number 1, you should have Fancy Bar. Even if you put Honky Tonk Bar, Lamont's like, this ain't no Honky Tonk Bar. He's all, look like a bunch of honkies to me. Honky Tonk, Fancy Bar is what we're looking for. And they need to get a pinball machine in there. The second one was the movies, right? Where they went to, remember when movies used to have intermissions and you could break it up and almost like a halftime? Man, I was a little kid when they don't do that anymore. But he took him to see Fiddler on the Roof. And remember, there's a whole bunch of Jews in New York. That's why it was such an award-winning play, Fred said. But they didn't even stay to see the second half. And the final one was to a Chinese restaurant where you can actually see Fred trying to hold his laughter when the guy comes to take the order and bring the food. He's like trying not to bust up. He's holding it. And he ends up not liking anything. And Lamont bails on him. So those are the 3 places. Fancy Bar, movie theater to see, Fiddler on the Roof, and a Chinese restaurant. And he ends up leaving, not eating a single thing. What a waste of money. Every time I watch that episode, I'm like, give me that food. Fred's such a bonehead. So that's it. Let me know in the comments. Were you director level? Were you a cast member or a writer for the show? Were you a supporting character like Chu? Were you in the audience? Or were you not even inside the NBC studios for this one? So let me know how you like it. Remember, give a like if you like it. The more likes I see, the more of these I'll make. And eventually we'll get to prizes, and especially with the live ones. So thanks a lot, guys. Like, subscribe, share. Look for our newest video we just put out about Gus and A Guest in the Yard. Oh, I love that episode. It's one of my top 20 all-time favorite. As well as the recent poll. I'm starting a new tournament, right? We're not at the end of Season 2 yet, so we can't start that. What's the best of Season 2? We can, though, try to figure out who is the best character that just made one appearance. Right now, go look at it. Round 1 is Gus, is from The Kid, is also Olaia, and from Lamont goes African, and then I think the last one was Moose on the airplane Superflyer. So go and vote, let your voice be heard. What do you think? You know we got a lot of other guys such as Osgood Wilcox, Big Money Grip. I gotta feel like Big Money Grip's gonna win, but we still have to do it. But so many other people in the tournament. So get in that active channel, very busy. Have a great day, great week, and we will see you. I'm still debating, should I make this my Friday episode? If you see this on Thursday, that means I will have a Friday episode as well. What am I doing? I have no clue yet because I was planning on this being Friday. We'll find out. Either way, have a great week, and we'll talk to you again soon. Peace.